Welcome back to Potato Craft, where I play Minecraft on a potato of a computer. Last week we did a thing, and now we're here. So today we're going to do another thing. So let's jump right into it. Where do we spawn? Oh no, we're out over... Okay. Oh, we got an... Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Alright. You couldn't ask for better than that. Alright, let me get over there real quick. Nice. Easy mode. Gotta get some more birdie food here. She'll appreciate that. So it appears that I'm lost in the end, and I didn't check my coordinates. I'm almost out of rockets, so I don't know how to get back to the portal or whatever. So I'm gonna do what any logical person would do. Put all my stuff in an ender chest. And skydive. And I don't have an ender pearl. Oh, perfect. I'm out of obsidian too. Look, Birdie, I got wings just like you. Now I can fly. I was flying around and I beat the dragons, and now I have access to the whole dimension. Yeah, Birdie, aren't you proud of me? We can fly together. We can go touch the stars, sail through the clouds, all the fun stuff you're always talking about. Me and you, Birdie. Me and you. Yeah. Look at all this other stuff we got. See all the regular stuff we got. We got half stack of iron, which is good. I still don't have an iron farm or anything. Almost a stack of gold, which is also good. 23 diamonds. That's more diamonds than I've had, like, that I've mined and found and used all combined. Like, there's more diamonds than I've had in this whole series, which is great. We got 2 birdie foods here, so Birdie won't go hungry. That's good. We've got a few ender chests that I picked up from the end cities I raided. Some potions, a couple brewing stands, diamond horse armor, which is always nice. some other horse armors, and a few saddles. Pretty good haul for just I think 3 end cities I went to. Yeah, and this is the gear I found. I got a second backup pair of wings because I don't have mending or unbreaking yet, so we're gonna have to take care of that. And this is the gear I got. Average, not too great. You got some protection, respiration. That's a great start for a helmet. Fire protection, blast, mending and protection 4. That's a great start for chest plate. Protection pants, protection 3. So overall, not too bad. Pickaxes, nothing too great. Unbreaking, we can make that into something. I have a silk touch that I can combine that with, and a sharpness 3 sword, which is sharper than the one I have a sharpness 4. Oh, I forgot to mention I used my dragon levels to up some of my stuff, so I got sharpness 4, sweeping edge, and looting on my sword. Efficiency 5. And on my gear, I think I went up to, just respiration, aqua affinity I put on in between episodes. So not too bad. But that was a pretty good haul. But we only have one problem. I used all the gunpowder I had to make these rockets, and I don't have any more. So we need to rectify that. So I just did a bunch of caving and got a diamond, and I got another enchanted apple. I found a stone diamond ore, which is pretty cool. Got a couple of cool mob heads. I got a glow squid and Batman. Got a couple of glow ink sacks, so that's cool. Killed several creepers, got a little bit more gunpowder, but obviously that is not a lot. I went mining for iron because I need a lot of iron, so I've been smelting up the iron here, because I needed for hoppers. And I collected all of this stuff. I had pretty much everything. I had to do some stone mining, and everything else I pretty much had except for the hoppers. So I just wanted to chime in, give you a little update. Once that iron's done, I will be doing what you're going to see right now. Hello! Hello. What's up? So I'm up here on the AFK platform above the mob farm that you just saw in the time lapse. I'm going to go in F4 so I can show it to you. Oh no, I didn't do F4. Well, that was embarrassing. Let's try that again. Alright. Ooh, look at my backside. So pretty. Alright, so here's the mob farms. General mob farm. It's pretty common. You see it everywhere these days. It's kind of the meta of mob farms at the moment. The original design for this thing comes from a guy named Nembomb. He is from the SciCraft server, and now he's also a dev at Mojang. He does a lot of technical stuff and explaining why things work and how things work. Look at this guy. Where are you going? Oh, he just despawned because he's out of range. Yeah, he does a lot of technical stuff, and he's the original designer of this. First time I ever saw this farm was on Wells Knights Gaming's channel. He's a hermit from Hermitcraft, but he used to have a solo series called Kingdoms, where he built a bunch of kingdoms around his world. And the story that he tells is he went to Nembomb and asked him for a mob farm with certain specifications to fit his needs in his world or whatever. And then Nembomb designed him this farm, and then he built it underground under one of his kingdoms. And ever since then, it's become more popular and more popular, and now you see it everywhere. But you can see why. Look how effective it is. It's just constantly raining down mobs and collecting items. You know, it's relatively cheap in early game. It's it's mostly stones. It's 10 platforms and a roof. Each platform has a dispenser and observer, except for the last one has a dropper. And it just triggers. There's a redstone clock up here, repeater clock, comparator, and when the signal comes around, it triggers that dropper right there, which is read by the observer underneath it, which triggers the dispenser below it to push out the water, and then it's just a chain reaction of the observer seeing the water being spit out and sucked back in, so it just chain reacts and pushes all the mobs off. They fall in this little tray of water here, fall out of this hole, land on top of these hoppers here. And then it just goes through a line of hoppers into Impulse SV item sorters and into the chest. I started organizing it a little bit. The only issue that I'm having, and that I normally have, and I usually fix it before this point, but I just didn't think about it. I just wanted to get the farm made, is that if I expand this out on one more row of hoppers, instead of it being a 5x5 square where they land, and make it a 7x7, these drops won't land on top like that. It'll collect everything, because they just if they move a little bit to the right or the left when they're coming out of that hole, they'll land on this glass instead of in the center. Another issue that that will happen over time is that as the local difficulty gets higher and the mobs start spawning with armor and stuff, some mobs will spawn, like skeletons and zombies, with some kind of feather falling, and that will be enough for them to survive that drop so they can collect in here. I'll end up putting like campfires here. Just line the hoppers with campfires, and anything that survives the drop, the campfires will kill them. I'll probably use soulfire campfires just because they're a little bit quicker. But, I mean, as you can see, this thing works like a charm. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and AFK overnight on this. Some of these rows of chests will be filled up probably. I'm guessing probably the gunpowder, bones, arrows, string, rotten flesh will probably fill up. The others are like for witch drops and stuff. Those probably won't fill up. But I'm going to AFK overnight, and in the morning I will show you what we've got. Good morning. As you can see, this is what happens when they collect up over time. Have feather falling, or they were chicken jockeys, and end up picking up items and stuff so they don't respawn. This is actually the second patch. I AFK for a while last night, woke up this morning, this thing was full. I killed them all and got all the armor out of the sorting system, and then I had to go do a bunch of stuff, so I went and did that, and I come back and it's filled up. So the remedy for this is to put campfires where those carpets are on top of the hoppers. Just put campfires there, and it will burn up all of those things, so we don't have that problem. But currently, to fix this problem, I'm going to do here. Get rid of it. Goodbye, guys. It's been fun. And then now I have a whole bunch of armor there, so I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Potato, like things that don't belong in the system. And they'll end up down here. Oh, wow, we must be full on bones and arrows and gunpowder. Okay, so my system's backed up. I'm gonna have to add a dispenser in the lava there to get rid of the items. So I'm guessing, what was that? Bones is filled. Yep, gunpowder filled. Okay, so we have 6 double chested gunpowder here. So we don't have to worry about rockets. Now my bottleneck is almost full on string too. My bottleneck is now sugarcane, so we're gonna have to take care of that in the near future. Rotten flesh probably full almost, and then arrows is full. Let's see, gunpowder here, glowstone, sugar. Let's go ahead and mark these out. I got Lightmatica on right now, so I can't place a stick into an item frame, so I'm gonna have to go back and load this world up without Lightmatica just to put a stick in that item frame. Alright, so I got a little bit of a mess to clean up here in the sorting system and stuff, and I gotta add a garbage on the end. But yeah, so happy about the gunpowder and the bones, and then also the string are the most useful things in this farm. We'll get a witch farm or something to take care of the rest of this stuff. And with that, thank you for watching Potato Craft. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. On the next episode, I don't know what we're going to do. Probably nothing. we'll probably just sit here at the bottom of the ocean and be bored. But who knows? I don't know. Say hi to Birdie in the comments for me. And until next time, have fun.